What you want me for? I'm all bones.
You're really warm, isn't it?
I didn't
I
fix
am,
my
but-
neck. So warm.
My hands are.
I wanted to go under, but he's got it nicely cut.
Yeah, do
I
not
can't
fuck up
do
the
that.
tongue. That took me forever. Yo, hands cold as fuck.
You
Y'all
too?
like, mine are too, bitch.
They are cold.
Oh, wait.
Ew! Why did you doing that?
Because then you run away.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down.
Come on, babes. Come on, babes.
I'll be damned if I can't throw a dance with you. Because my lip gloss is popping.
Oh, period. Sitting in 8th period, thought I was in trouble. Dean called me on the loudspeaker on the double.
Hey.
I stepped in the office like, yes, Miss McClarson. She like, girl, right out of my lip glossing. Right down where you get your syrup, because I must admit, that bubble gum is popping. It's popping. It's popping. She ain't frontin', and I've been loving it. I've been loving it. I've been using it. I've been rubbing it. I've been rubbing it. Oh, my lips, my lip gloss.
Period. You're.
Okay, I have something I would like to say. What?
Welcome back.
That is exactly what I was gonna know.
As if.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Talking to Talk podcast. I am one of your hosts, Matthew.
I'm one of your other hosts, Kelsey. And I'm the bestest host, Aisha.
Any fucking ways.
Moving on.
Very quickly. I have a question. Are you a morning shower or a evening shower
Oh, I
person?
love this question.
I actually am both. There's
Both
some
of?
days that I take 2 showers a day,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm more of a before bed person. Like I shower in the morning and then I'll take a bath at night. But like I always like to like end my day off with a bath, like Epsom salt. Not all the time, but like often I like a soak, and then it just like sets the mood, and I'm like ready to sleep.
I would say I'm probably both too. But if I had to pick one, like if I could only do one, I'm taking a shower at night. And that is for the sole reason that if I go to work, go about my business, and then come home, or I go out, I've been outside, come back, I'm not just going to put on clothes and lay in my bed and
Yeah,
sleep.
exactly.
That's gross. But I do like morning showers because sometimes, you know, if it's summertime, you be hot, you be sweating in bed.
Yeah.
You got to take a shower. So, like, ideally, I'd like to do both. But if I have to do one, it's going to be nighttime.
Yeah,
For sure.
Same.
I am typically a morning shower.
You strike me as that.
But for the last like week, I've been trying to transition to evening showers because I do love the feeling of like getting out of the shower, you put your moisturizer on, you get in bed, and it's all like
Just the unwinding of it all.
yeah. And it's like I don't have a bath in my bathroom, like a bathtub, but I do have one in the upstairs bathroom, which I could use because that one's a jacuzzi too. But that's like
bubbly.
a lot of that's a lot of like maintenance,
It
like
is,
cleaning.
isn't it? Like, don't you have to
So-
clean it every time? Or what is that?
think-
Because, like, what, it creates, like, staph? Is that what it is that you can
I
get from the
think.
jacuzzi? I think it's staph
And they have those like
infection
little
and stuff.
pods you can put in there to like clean out the jets and everything
Yeah,
too.
I've seen videos of
Girl. Yeah, when people like buy a new house. Yeah.
it. It's so... It's, like, nice to see, like, okay, you're cleaning it,
Yeah.
and it's satisfying, but it's,
But
like,
that's
so
what's in there.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when they drain it, it's like all on the edge too. Yeah.
Have you guys ever, like, washed your washer?
Yes.
I think so.
The
Yeah.
amount of
stuff
shit
that
that
grows in your washing machine or in your dishwasher is absolutely
Yes, dishwasher all
Dishwasher.
the time, but washer, like, that one took me a minute to realize, like,
Yeah.
you should
Like you're
wash
supposed to take that little tube and like drain it like every month. You're supposed to do that.
every month.
You're supposed to drain that thing I think every month. But then like a deep
Whoa.
clean, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I did like a
crazy.
deep clean when I moved into my place, and I was like,
Of course. Yeah.
And I haven't done that for all of my places.
I can guarantee you a lot of people don't do it at all.
Yeah, so if you haven't, guys, try looking in your washer and giving it a deep clean. You'll be humbled.
I really wouldn't be surprised because there's some people with the mentality of like, why do I have to clean my shower if like I've been showering in it and there's soap and water?
Girl.
Dude. And it makes sense why your washing machine would also get dirty because your shower gets dirty.
Exactly.
You gotta, soap scum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, but
it's one of those things that you just like, because it's not something that you look at all the time. It's just not always there. You're like, oh yeah, like of course it's clean, but then when you clean it,
girl,
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I did my dishwasher one time, which I'm like, of course you have to do your dishwasher. But we got a new dishwasher. No one had done it since we got that new one. And the stuff that was in it. Oh my God. I was gagging. My dad was gagging. He was like, I can't. Like,
Disgusting.
He walked away because he was about to throw up.
Ew.
It was like, it didn't even look like food. It was just like white, like stringy shit. It was so disgusting. It was so fucking disgusting. Oh, it was so nasty. I'm going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
But I'd never want to have to do that shit again.
All of like the dishwasher cleanings that I've done have been really satisfying. Not like it's been like a lot of food and then like kind of like sludge.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Because it's like a buildup of water and moisture and all this other stuff. So it turns into a bit of a sludge.
You take out that like little filter thing.
Yeah.
That's where all the white stringy shit. It was just white. It was like all the color of the food was gone. It was disgusting.
Interesting.
It was so nasty.
Have you seen those videos where people like blend up strawberries and like extract like the DNA from it and it looks like that? It's like stringy and shit.
No, I thought you were gonna say something else because I literally just watched a video where this person like, so they showed like under a microscope like the strawberry before it was washed and there's a bunch of little mites and bugs on it, right? Yeah. And then they washed it and then they cut a piece out of it and then they put it under the microscope and there was like little bugs, little maggots in there.
Girl.
But like that's inevitable. It's gonna be probably all of your fruit. But like when you see it, you're like, ooh.
Oh, on our face? Do you know how many mites are on our face?
And our
But
beds
they're
and stuff like
supposed
that.
to be.
I know,
Yes.
but it's still disgusting.
It's still like when you see it under it's like
oh, there's literally bugs on your fucking face right now. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So if you haven't thought about that, now you have.
Yeah.
There are bugs on your face right now. Okay, if we're done with the cleaning conversation, I have a bone to pick with Miss Sephora and Miss Pharmacy. Because the damn green clean. There's two problems with that. First of all, the price is crazy. Second of all, it's not in Canada anymore. And I'm fucking pissed.
Okay, so it's just the green clean. They have like the other stuff they had is still on Sephora Canada.
Yeah.
So they have clearly clean now.
That's what it is.
Which is a fragrance-free version, but it's worse.
Yeah.
It leaves a film on your face, and that's my number one pet peeve with
when it comes to
cleansing balms.
Exactly.
If it leaves a film, and I know like you're gonna go in with another cleanse, like it'll get it off, but I hate it. And Green Clean is like my holy fucking grail. It is so good, and I'm like. Like we were talking about this the other day and like you were recommending the Inculus one or whatever, but I'm like I think my expectations are just too high.
I really liked the pharmacy one. It was so good.
The pharmacy one was really good.
It's the best I've tried multiple kinds. I've tried the Glow Recipe. I want to try the Naturium, but that one I've heard leaves a film too.
Of course.
So I'm like, the Sephora sale ends in like 2 days, so I'm gonna try and get the oat cleansing balm like today and try it for like 2 days. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna use the Sephora sale to get the Green Clean from the States, because it's like usually it's like fucking $90 Canadian for the 200 mil, which lasts quite a while, but still it's
still a lot of money.
Yeah, so like with the sale it'd be like $60. So I'm like, okay, I can kind of justify that, because then it'd be cheaper, because I know when it was in Canada the 200 mil sold for like 75-ish, so it'd be cheaper than what it was in Canada, so that I can like somewhat justify.
Then, like, you're gonna get it, it's gonna finish, the Sephora sale's not gonna be on when you next need it, and then you're just gonna be sad again.
I don't know, I think this thing lasts me like almost a year, so
really.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I guess you don't have makeup to take.
Exactly, like I'm using like
a
little bit. It's more just like, but I love that like it has like exfoliating enzymes in it and everything, and I know the oat cleansing balm isn't gonna have that, so it's just the feeling it leaves my skin like, oh fuck. Like I literally sometimes will just do an oil cleanse and that's it, because I know it's like actually cleaning enough.
Were we in like high school when we started using that?
I've been using Green Clean literally since I want to say 2018, 2019.
It's been a while.
So it's been
years. I'm like, what the fuck were we doing
around the time
in
we
high
graduated?
School? I mean, I had the means, but like,
I ain't got worried about shit money good.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
it's just got that Pepsi commercial.
She just called us
Coke.
Oh!
That's not Pepsi.
Like, get it together though. What the hell?
She just called us broke.
Like,
basically, she called us broke.
You were young, of course,
and so were you.
So were you. I'm like,
but it was different.
You was older than us?
No, I'm not that. You guys are your age. Like you're you're that age, you shouldn't
We just
be
weren't on
rich.
Super Bowl commercials.
It's not like the norm to have
No,
like
yeah.
a lot of funds.
Yeah.
Like, don't be mad at me. What? Like,
Don't be mad because I got a bag.
like, what? I'm supposed to stop making money?
Fair
Anyways,
enough. Yes.
but I just still think like that was so crazy. Like we were spending like all this. Where the fuck were we getting this money?
Well, I had a job since 16, so
yeah, but like
I had a job since 17, but I didn't have money like that.
you know, to be spending
still
had to go to
$75 on skincare,
I
and then
spent-
that's not even including all the other stuff.
yeah.
I spent more money on skincare then than I do now.
Yes,
I
same.
do not spend a lot of money
Yeah.
on skincare anymore.
I
I'm
spent
over
so
it.
much money on sunscreen.
And
there
it's
was
crazy.
there was that phase, I think, specifically during around like 2019. Like I remember like going to New York and getting like Glossier and Crave and all that stuff, and that's when I started going crazy with all that stuff. So I was definitely spending a lot there. But now it's more like I do try and like minimize where I can. Oh, she's bored again.
You guys, it's literally
I was
early in the
gonna
morning.
say-
We were up at like I don't know what time was that. Like
It's 11:30, babe.
I was gonna say you would have been up for like
But I've been
5
up
hours
for
at this
a
point, 6 hours
while.
at this point.
I've been up for a while. It's a Saturday.
No, it's fine. We get it.
Why are
It's
you
just,
yelling at me?
Who's yelling?
Why are you? I don't like your tone.
Anyways, bitch.
Like it's
I'm gonna talk to
11:30.
you however the fuck I
It's almost
want.
fucking afternoon.
Huh?
Anyways, it's funny because I don't spend as much money on skincare, and I feel like my skin is so much better now than it was then. For me, at least. Now that I spend less money because I also use less products on my face.
I
than
think
did before.
you could like still have good skin while spending a lot. It's just about like what were we spending on? Like I feel like it was very like
How we were
experimental at
using
the
it.
time. Yes. And now it's like I try and like dial back on like things that I know I don't need to spend a lot on. Like certain like moisturizer or whatever. I get the Inky List one, like that's fine. I have like actives that I can add into it and that I'll spend money on or whatever. But yeah, just like dialing back and not like splurging on every single item because you don't need to, right? But yeah. Sephora sale, y'all have any go-tos, any things you grabbed?
I honestly have not. I haven't really looked very
Period.
much.
Good for you.
It's ending soon, so I do want to get something. I'll probably get some more lip liners because I really like the Sephora retractable lip liners.
So
They're actually
good.
really good.
So good.
The dark brown one.
The concealer I use
Perfect.
isn't there anymore, so I don't know if they
Sephora
changed
one?
it. Yeah, I was using the.
Hydrate. It was like a hydration.
It was like their serum one,
Yeah.
Bright Future, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
when I
right.
looked it up, it's there, but when you click it, it says product not available. They have this new one, so I don't know if they just changed the formula or like changed the name or
They
something.
had two. There was two.
Yeah, there's a full coverage and then a glow one, and I'm like, well, none of those look like the serum one that I was using. What the fuck?
Weird.
Yeah. And I think the price went up because I remember it being like $10 because I used
That was the sale price.
No, really?
They go on sale for $10 a lot.
Okay, because I remember using a reward on it and not paying anything.
Yeah, I think
Another
the
20.
regular price is $20.
Yeah, they're
$20. Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, what do I get? I get Miss Pat McGrath's Sublime Perfection Foundation because it's expensive, but it is so
Worth it.
good. I love it so much. I was gonna try the Danessa Myricks one, but then the Yummy, I think it was the Yummy Skin Balm, I think it's called, but it's matte, and I'm not really a big fan of matte
Yeah,
stuff.
me neither.
Especially also because I've been using retinol, so my skin is like peeling and stuff. so like
will just dry.
it's just gonna look disgusting. So I got that, and then I upped on like skincare, like body care stuff. The Necessaire.
Yeah.
I wanted. They have like huge things of their body wash now, like big ones.
like the refillable kind of things.
yeah, it's like a so I got this like because I've always had just like the small one. So
Which
I got,
one do you? Is there more than one, or is there only one?
Yeah, there's
body
like
wash.
the body wash, the body serum.
There's so many new
there's
things
so
I
many
need to
now.
get
things
on that. I have a deodorant from them, and I don't know if it's like it's not a natural.
I thought it
deodorant,
was. It's
I think
not.
it is.
it's I don't know if it's a natural deodorant or if it's just more natural than like an antiperspirant.
Well,
But I
antiperspirant
really,
has aluminum, yeah.
yeah, I really like it though. It's a eucalyptus scent
Yes.
one, so it works really well.
I really like the sandalwood scent, but I don't see that for the big one. They have eucalyptus though, and then fragrance free, and then they have like an even bigger like their lotion. I really like it because there's so many things that are in there that are really good, and like I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my body, so like my chest and my back, whenever I use like both of those products together, I still have yet to find something that worked as well as that. So I went back to that, got that. And what else did I get? I got a few little things here and there, but yeah, I always like to stock up on like stuff like that I don't want to spend the money on because
Right.
necessarily
I should.
expensive.
Yeah.
Usually, every Sephora sale, I always get a fragrance, but
I was going to.
I was going to too, and then I was like, oh, you already have a few, like it's.
I have I have a decent collection now. Like I have, like your little drugstore ones. Like I have the Beyonce Heat one. I have like one from Zara, And then like for like my nice perfumes, I have 3 or 4 now. So I'm like, okay, like
I want
need
to like try a Tom
relax.
Ford one, but they're insanely expensive.
So
You know what?
expensive.
Or actually, no.
I wonder
Actually,
if
that wasn't
are they,
Tom
like,
Ford.
worth the hype.
Tom Ford was at that sale.
No, I was thinking. I think it was an Hermes one. Maybe Tom Ford might have one. The little like sets. I know that they're small, but
No,
they're like
I'm a set-
seven. It's
I
like
like
$70.
sets. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
you saw Tom Ford? Because I remember
I
trying
could
to
have
look and I
sworn
Maybe they
it might have
added
just
it,
been. I'm
or, like-
thinking of something else,
Yeah.
maybe. But they're small. They're like 7
That's fine
mils
because
or
I want to
something.
try.
But
bunch
to
of
try
them.
it and it's $70. Like,
yeah.
I've had an Hermes one on my list, and then I really want fucking Fabulous. That one's so good.
I haven't smelled them. That's the thing. I
expensive.
want to smell all the things. So if I can't, then I'd rather get like the like sample.
honestly,
ones.
if you're gonna
I like those.
get the sets, you look at the gift sets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
My
That's the
Burberry
best.
one, like
You get
I
the
got
mini-
100 mil and I got a 30 mil
Mm-hmm.
for $200, and then the Sephora sale was going on. Then I had a gift card. I only paid like $80 for
Yeah,
it.
we
Period.
love that.
And the big one alone is like $200.
Exactly.
So
I've been wanting to like try or at least like smell like Beyonce's, but like it's not in store anywhere. And like if you order online, it's final sale, which sucks. But I was seeing online that it was similar to a Tom Ford one. It was like that purple one or whatever, violet oud or something. I can't remember. But I had smelled it and I was like, oh, I'm not really a big fan of this. But I do want to smell like the Beyonce one to like see
the
what's going
Rihanna
on.
one too.
you've
Yeah.
never smelled that one?
No,
It's
I
in
smelled it
Sephora.
on someone. Like I smelled it on someone, but I
It's
haven't like
pretty
just
good.
smelled
Okay,
it.
I smelled it straight out of the bottle
didn't like
and I
it,
was
right?
disappointed.
I remember.
But
I
it
didn't
could
mind it.
smell
When I smelled
completely
it on
different
someone else,
someone.
it was really good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I fucked with it. But yeah, I think that's everything for me for Sephora sale.
Yeah, I have to look.
Yeah.
I'll take a look. But
Yeah. I already did my
We'll
splurging with
see.
Miss Sephora.
We know.
Okay, so I saw this on Twitter Instagram. And like I've always known this, but I wanted to know if you guys know why. Like, why is this? So it's a picture of Tylenol Extra Strength, exact same box, everything. At Dollarama, it's $4.75, and at Shoppers Drug Mart, it's $8.40. Do you like? And there's a lot of things that Dollarama sells and other places sell, and the price is significantly different. Like, why is that?
I know, I don't get it. Like, and I always forget that like the dollar store like exists sometimes for things like that, because I'll spend way more on something at the store than what I could have gotten way cheaper at the dollar store. But like also, I don't know. Like, I just think of the dollar store and I'm like,
I don't know if I trust the
how
dollar
long is it
store
in there?
exactly.
What, like, why? Because I saw a video like a long time ago, and this guy was basically saying that stuff that they send to the dollar store is like manufactured like a little bit different in like a cheaper kind of way.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's,
what I
why they're selling it for cheap. Because I'm like, why
think.
else is it the exact same thing, the exact same amount of pills, but it's so much cheaper?
Or they're buying it in like such a high quantity that they can lower the price. But yeah, something's got to be wrong with it. I don't
right?
know.
Like something, because like if they're the same, then why the fuck don't I just shop at Dollarama?
exactly.
Yeah. The only thing that I would like, I don't know, like when they have like drinks there or whatever, like obviously I'm gonna need a drink there because
Yeah.
that's like
Duh.
bottled or whatever. Like it can't really be like expired like that. But yeah, like when I see Tylenol or medication or whatever, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I
Even some of
trust
the
that.
food, like they be having like
Yeah.
their canned food. Like
Canned
I'm
food
kind of
and
scared.
stuff.
I'm scared to
Why,
get canned
like,
food.
why
from
is
Dollarama.
this like 50 cents?
Yeah.
And I go to Walmart and it's like $2.
Which I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly, great, but like I'm literally, I don't know. I'm just like,
Still apprehensive.
yeah, call
And,
me
like,
pretentious.
It's
I'm
good
sorry.
though, because
Yeah.
you know
Makes me-
there's people who maybe that's
Yeah,
like
of
better for them
course.
to
Yeah.
afford it.
Totally.
But I don't know. I just look at it and I'm like, something's gotta be like this is gonna give me. Something's gonna be growing on my skin if I eat this, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Something's weird.
I'm so dead on growing on your skin.
I don't know, but okay. So I have another question that's gonna kind of lead us into our main spiel. Do you guys remember, or do you know this girl on TikTok? Her name is Mikayla. Oh, I don't know how to say her last name.
Kardashian.
Oh, yeah,
You guys know her,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So have you seen the videos of like her accent? Of course, it's a Boston accent, right?
Yeah.
It's on crack though.
But have you seen her from like 2018?
Oh, of course.
Have you seen it? No
No
accent.
I
bitch.
heard, but I
None.
didn't know. I haven't like heard her accent. Like I
Let
heard
me-
that she.
Like literally,
I have things to say about her. Yeah.
Literally no accent at all.
None.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not even a hint of an accent.
Yeah.
And like I saw this a while ago, and I was kind of just like, what the fuck? I see.
She's a character. She's interesting.
She's had a couple
Something.
things going on with her.
The whole mascara thing, and she'll just like lay in the
Right.
shadows, not say a single thing, and just keep it pushing.
Yeah,
and it's like,
she's
girl,
like, I'm not touching, I'm not addressing shit. Like, keep it pushing. Did she ever address it at
no,
all? Like, not
not
even
once.
Or with the mascara thing?
Yeah.
I think she might.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't
She's been
know.
in some.
Okay,
yeah.
listen.
Do you have a face full of acne and you just can't seem to figure out how to cover it up?
Yeah.
Watch this.
I'm sure you'll be seeing me around, but this is one of my favorite buildings. You can come here to hang out with your friends, study, grab a bite to eat.
Is applied. I'm gonna do tat on the other side.
Tat.
I freaking did it. Dang. I'm a little bit of an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, because I literally. I'm so dead. Yes, that's the one. Because that's like the accent. Whenever I would hear her, it seemed like it was
Forced, right?
Yes, and I always thought that, and I was like, it just doesn't sound right. Ugh. Not her faking it. It always sounded, and that just makes sense then.
But I'm like, why? Like,
For
it's
what?
for popularity because
Yeah.
people are obviously gonna be like, oh, like listen to her accent.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
funny.
for
So is that why she's doing
She
it?
also
I
had that video too,
imagine.
being like, "Try being an influencer for a day.
Yeah.
try it." Because
Try
it's like,
I wake up at this
You
time.
wanted to do
I
this.
press
Like,
record.
you choose to do
I
this.
do this, and I'm like, babe, there's
But you
people
choose to
who
do
literally
this.
work like 12-hour shifts in like
Girl.
hospitals, and you're complaining about
Spare
being an
me.
influencer.
Like, come on, girl.
Just interesting, girl. I just had to bring that up. Like, I saw it a while ago, and I was just like,
yeah.
who would sit here and think like, I'm gonna fake a Boston accent,
Yeah.
so people can, like, laugh at me, make fun of me, kind of.
And
And then I'm
even-
also gonna post videos like being so sad, like, why are you guys making fun of my
Yeah.
accent? Like, knowing damn well it's fake the
It
whole
literally
time.
delusional.
Like, even if she is from Boston or whatever, and I know that like the accent can like come out, but not to that level,
No.
girl.
Kim Kardashian.
Like,
Like, I feel like that's like older people. Like, like older people, like seniors always have an accent. Like they
Yeah.
always just have, like, you go to New York and like you like, or you like watch videos of like old like New Yorkers and they have that like real
Thick.
and then that's the only time I've really like noticed it be laid on thick
Yeah.
is in
Yeah.
older people.
That's crazy.
Just, yeah. And then there was the whole L'Oreal mascara thing where she's promoting the mascara and she's trying to tell everyone, and there's cuts in between every time she puts on a layer, a coat,
'Cause she has
and then
falsies
it
on,
cuts,
too.
and then you see like a strip because she's put strip lashes on.
Yeah.
What?
Forgot about that. I forgot
Girl,
about that. I
false
remember it was a
fucking
huge
advertising.
thing though.
Man, see, like, for me, I'm like, if I were to ever be like an influencer and like have a big following like that, and a company were to ask me, can you promote my product? Well, I'm trying it and I'm gonna make sure I like it.
That's what you think.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. I would want my brand and like my following to know that like I'm gonna call it as it is. I don't give a fuck about whether the company likes me or whatever. If I like their product, it's like I'm gonna show it to you exactly as it is and give
Exactly.
you my thoughts, not fucking fake it for a check. you
And
know?
also, it's like you can still be like, it didn't work for me, but I can see it potentially working for other people.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for you, and that's
Yeah.
like something that a lot of them say. So it's like, just because you might not like it doesn't mean that like no one else will. So why now try to make it look better than it is and like risk people being like it was ass? Like,
well, and literally like fraudulently showing that a
Yeah.
product does something that it absolutely does not.
and now like I don't trust your recommendations. Like, there's the whole
Yeah.
point of being an influencer is to
Literally.
build trust. You're influencing people on things that like
So
genuinely are
weird.
great, and now
Now I don't trust you.
Yeah.
So why the
So-
fuck would I watch any of your other videos? and
what's the
trust
point of your
anything that
job?
you say?
Yeah.
Literally. I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't know who
it.
she thought she was fooling. She
No.
put it on and then she grew an extra couple lashes.
Yeah, she was
How did
bugging
that
out.
happen?
Like, girl.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Like
Uh-uh.
not to compare or like bring up a certain Jeffrey you know who, but like a lot of the reason people liked him is because like they knew that his reviews were going to be 100% like, and he doesn't give a fuck, right?
I will give him that.
Yeah.
I will give him that. Like,
Wasn't paid
people
off
will
by
do
anyone.
reviews and then they'll find out like, oh, this person lied about it, and then he would go and review him and then be like, no, like that's not how it works. I will give.
Do you
What?
remember his Kylie Skin video?
What the walnut scrub?
no, the foaming cleanser where Shane Dawson like was like putting like fucking 12 pumps and then he
Oh,
put
I
it all
don't
over his face and
remember
got in his mouth and shit. Like that was a
not
fuck.
remember
They
that.
were trying to do Kylie dirty in that one. I will say, like usually they try like he tries
No,
to do like
but-
a decent review, but like they had a
Who the
vendetta
hell
against
in
Kylie.
her team told her walnut scrub
Yeah,
for
girl.
your face.
At this at this day and age, when
Not
we
even
we
like
were,
the last like 5, 6, 7 years we've been new about
Dude.
this.
Oh,
Like
walnut
St. Ives,
scrub,
come on.
Kylie.
like
really,
you
babe?
ain't using
Yeah.
that shit, bitch.
Exactly.
Be so
Or
serious.
Millie Bobby Brown when she was doing her skincare, and
Wasn't
she's like,
was not touching her face.
like
Yes,
literally,
it was
her
just-
hand is like hovering
yes,
over
I
her
forgot
face.
about
She's like, okay,
that.
I'm just gonna apply it.
yeah. Yes.
So many
and then it
people
cuts.
do
She's like, there we
that.
go.
And then she's like rinsing her face, and there's nothing.
Literally, she's like, everyone's like,
girl.
That reminds also of Shay Mitchell. Do you remember what she did? Like, I think it was Shay Mitchell. She had mascara and she was doing like micellar water, and then she like put it on.
Yes.
And then she was like, oh, look.
She's like,
Didn't even like literally
Was
just
not
airing
touching
it,
her
and then she
face.
turns it onto
Girl.
because she like drew mascara on the pad.
embarrassing.
Like, come on.
Like,
That's
you think,
crazy.
like, I just don't understand how people think they're gonna get away
I
with
don't
stuff
get
like
that.
They do. People like don't care. Like it's
Or people
crazy.
just like they don't pay attention. Like people cannot
Yeah.
like they're not all there sometimes.
Oh,
also,
yeah.
since you're talking about, do you fucking know anyone that uses Kylie's stuff?
no. Well,
Oh,
we may.
We knew someone who had used her makeup.
when like it was technically popular.
The lip
like, it
kits.
was
Yeah.
the
That's when
time.
it was like popular.
Yes.
Like everyone, like I even wanted it at
Yeah.
that point.
But like every collection was
Yeah.
purchased. But
Because
yeah.
I'm like, now it's still going.
I was hearing about something like people think people think she's gonna go bankrupt because she has this like KHY like clothing company that's
which
flopping.
everyone's saying is garbage.
yeah,
it?
KHY.
I never even
Kai.
heard of it.
Yeah, and then she has a fragrance now out, and then she also has her Sprinter vodka sodas now too with Kendall.
What?
Yeah, she has
I
these
didn't
vodka
even know
sodas
that.
with Kendall as well, which Kendall has
The
818.
tequila,
So it's like,
which
what's-
and I thought
Which
that
I
was
heard
doing
is
well.
disgusting.
really,
Oh,
I've heard
really?
it's,
I've
I've heard
watched
it's good.
lots of people do reviews on
I
it.
think
and
I've tried it.
apparently It's nasty.
I don't
I
like
haven't
tequila,
tried it,
so
but like I
she
like
has to
tequila,
try it,
but
yeah.
I knew it wasn't gonna. I was like, anyways. But I've heard people like a lot of people. It's doing well because people buy it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
because
I've seen
she
people.
sold like 40 or 51% of her company, I think. So she's not even like really in charge of it. This was a while ago. She sold it to this company in China, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, she doesn't even have like the rights to it necessarily. Like she's obviously the face
She
of
made
it
her
still.
money, yeah.
But she's just pumping out every damn thing. Like I literally checked her Instagram the other day just because like every so often when I see her on like TikTok or whatever, and people will be like, oh, she's doing this, whatever. I'll like check and be like, damn, like how many fucking products and shit are you launching, whatever, like since like a month ago. Like this is crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I hadn't really heard about Kendall, Kylie, and nothing that they've been doing.
Yeah.
I saw that like the Kai like line or whatever like stole a bunch of designs from people.
I'm not surprised.
And stuff, and like this one girl was like, she literally like an Australian brand, I think, and she was like, literally, this is all my stuff. I think at one point they wanted to work with her, and then sure enough, months later or maybe a year, I don't know how long the timeline was, something's come out and it's literally like a rip off of her designs.
Sounds about white.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
which
at
is
all.
like, ooh, like you're literally like. You're Kylie Jenner. Like, you can't
Yeah.
do stuff like that because people are going to watch everything you do under, like, a microscope. Like, you literally can't, like, rip people off and bite people's shit and then, like, oh, like, be surprised when people start talking and
Exactly.
saying things. And, like, you have the means to, like, just do, like, she could have, like, done something and produced it really well because, like, she was a fashion icon. Like,
Yeah.
and still...
And the clothes were decently priced from what I understand. That was the
Okay.
shocking thing. Was like they
Yeah.
were actually decently priced, but I guess the quality
Because they're,
of
like...
shit, I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably, like, fucking...
She had Kylie Swim, I think, too, and that was a whole thing. Remember that?
forgot
Because they were
about
like
that.
see-through and shit, right?
Yeah, she's had all these, like, literally, like, Sheen quality. Like,
Yeah.
she's had all these things. She rebranded Kylie Skin or whatever. Same with, like, Kim Kardashian's makeup line or whatever. Now it's just KKW Skin, I think, or whatever her skincare line is now that has makeup in it. Like, she's gotten rid of KKW Beauty. I don't know, but it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I cannot keep up.
I can't keep up with them, to be
No,
honest.
literally.
I
The only
mean-
thing that I will say that I was kind of been like tempted to buy was
Skims?
something from Skims.
Yeah,
Mm.
everyone
Just
talks
because the
about
bras
it.
and stuff, they look really comfortable.
Yeah,
I've
I
tried
got
on some stuff at
like
work,
a sleep
and
set,
it's
and it is
nice.
very comfortable, I will
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Speaking of like people, before we get into like, I guess not our main topic, but when we were talking about like people who are like kind of delusional, like they'll like follow these people like no matter what, and like, you know, during controversy or whatever. Have you guys seen like on Twitter, like obviously stuff that's happening with like the royal family or whatever?
Oh my god.
And if you just look at like, because I always see like people will repost like the main, you know, the royal family accounts or whatever, and like comment on it being like, this is photoshopped, right? Like that whole thing. But when I look at like the post from the actual royal family account, all of the comments are just like blindless followers being like, oh, the princess looks so good, like hoping for her recovery.
Not with the British
da-da-da.
accent.
No,
The
like
comments
that's
with
how
the
it-
accent.
That's exactly what it's
every
giving.
single.
It's
Oh,
all
she's
Brits.
looking so good. Da da da. Blah, blah. I'm like, y'all are like blind, huh? I clicked on like one of this person's accounts, and her entire account is just like, you know, Duchess of whatever, like following and like reposting whatever, and then like. I had checked on it before and after this whole controversy about the fucking Photoshop, and then like Philip or whatever being like, oh, as a young, you know, photographer or whatever, I really dabble in fucking editing or whatever. They tried to play it off that like Philip edited it or whatever. And
I
he's
didn't
like,
know.
Oh, oopsie, like I didn't. Whatever.
Oh,
it's
please.
like, girl, be so fucking for
Yeah.
real. But then I go back to this person's account that like, you know, reposts all this stuff, and she's like, oh, like all this rah-rah for like, you know, just for this, like people want to make a headline out of nothing. I was like, you are really blind, huh?
Yeah.
Like nothing could tick you off that could possibly, because they're so in love with this idea or whatever, nothing could make you like waver from like, no, everything they do is perfect and everything that the castle says is right and whatever, da-da-da, and then here she comes out with cancer.
And then
Exactly. And then they'll still be like, oh, praying for a speedy recovery, da-da-da, like, girl.
I think it's so interesting. Like, obviously, I feel like bad because like everyone was conspiring about like things about her, and like she's like, I literally like have cancer, you guys. Like, and it's unfortunate that it had to come out in that way because people were like, you guys are faking, blah blah blah. Which like, yes,
They
I mean,
were.
you
Even the
did
video
do
was
all
kinda
of that.
questionable,
Like,
too.
y'all could have just not really posted anything and just kept it pushing, and like
Literally.
people
Exactly.
left people to like their own devices to figure it out.
Yeah.
But like, I just kind of felt, I don't know. I feel like it's a certain like demographic of Brits that are like that. Like you like meet all like the black people, like most of the other people like that are in like England, and like all the younger generations are like, no one gives a fuck about like no one gives a fuck about them. Like, what are you talking about? And then you have those ride or dies that are like, oh, da 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 da, the Duchess of this, the Queen, da da da. Oh, rest in peace to the Queen, and they're making posts on their Instagrams talking about like they're getting paid.
Literally.
The Queen doesn't know who you are. She doesn't give a fuck about you.
No.
Like, why are you posting and riding her dick so hard?
It's
I don't get it.
embarrassing.
Like,
It's embarrassing.
yeah.
For what?
It's wild. I literally
Royalty's such a strange
I felt like I was like
concept
watching these like
to still
robots, like just
Yeah.
fucking.
It literally is
See,
what
but
it is.
then,
It
like,
gives
doesn't
bots.
that almost kind of make you think like, are some of these like fake accounts?
Like payola.
probably.
Literally. That's what I'm
'Cause, like,
assumed.
Yeah.
Like in my like, there's no fucking like there's.
Sorry, this reminded me of speaking of like are these paid or whatever, like when if people like run these accounts like from the cast or whatever, like remember when like Normani got caught for like not Normani herself, but like her account on Twitter that was like you know, Normani stats or whatever screenshotted her Instagram and it showed
remember that.
edit profile on it.
No, I forgot about that. And then she deleted with the quickness. That
Well,
was
because then they were saying that like I guess the person who I can't remember what their reasoning was, but I think
Her
it was
team or
it was understandable.
something.
Yeah, her team posted that or something, but I was just like, is Normani running her own fan account?
talking about that. Did you guys see like the beef that was going on between JT and Carisha, the city girl?
I saw a little bit, but when I really wanted to look, they had
They
already
had deleted
everything.
everything. They were going
Yeah.
in on each other. But I guess someone from Victoria Monet's camp like runs her social media on Twitter or runs her social media, and they retweeted something like talking shit
Yes,
about
yes,
one
yes.
of them.
I saw that. I
And
saw
then
that.
she fired them because it's
Yeah,
like,
well, you
what
can't
the
do
fuck are you
that.
doing? Like,
Yeah.
why are you on my thing retweeting like tea about other people or like
Yeah.
obviously picking sides? And like it was like I don't know what the tweet was. Like I don't remember. But do you
it was.
know?
I think it was something about
it was shady, wasn't
that
it?
she looks like a bulldog.
Oh! Wow.
Some I could be mistaken. Maybe that was just one that I saw. But
yeah, that's terrible.
oh, it's gonna piss me off because I saw a TikTok about it too recently,
Yeah,
and I
and-
was like,
I saw her. She's pulled up on the live, and she said that person is out of the team. Like
Yeah.
you
No,
cannot, because you
because-
can't be doing
no,
that.
no.
That is so scary. Imagine you're just like minding your business, probably taking time to hang out with her daughter, and then she's has
Literally.
the internet up her ass, being like, "Bitch, what the fuck? You're picking sides? Da, 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 da. Not Victoria Monet in the chat." And she's like, "What are you talking about?"
yeah.
No, that is so fucked up.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So speaking of celebrities,
and
who gave us this
singers.
idea again?
Bola, shout out to Bola.
Shout out to Bola because this is a
Period.
good
We
ass
were literally
idea.
talking about this, and that made so much sense. To
We
actually
were
have on the
literally
podcast.
talking about it the last time we filmed. We were gonna go
Yeah.
get food, and we came back. Miss Jojo.
Jojo Siwa, bitch. Jojo Siwa, bitch. I just always, anytime you say Jojo Siwa, I think of that. Wasn't it the baby? who did that song and he like dissed Jojo Siwa?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Do you remember?
I think
it
I
was
remember
something like
a little
Jojo
bit.
Siwa, bitch.
That's
Jojo Siwa, bitch.
crazy.
And you're like,
At
why are
the
you
time,
dissing this
she's
little-
like a little 17-year-old
like, what is
girl.
going on?
Weirdo.
Anyways, I
The
just always
baby's
think of
fucking
that.
weirdo. What happened to him?
He successfully got canceled.
Yeah.
Period.
Love that.
I don't
Yep.
think anyone. I don't know anyone who listens to his music.
Like kick
No.
rocks, bitch.
anyways, Miss JoJo, what is going on, babe?
Girl.
Talk to us.
Guess my podcast.
Let's spice things up. I'm gonna say one of my exes.
I do not know this.
Have you not seen
Girl,
any of this
everyone's
stuff?
been
The way I
redoing it.
literally know nothing about Jojo Siwa. Like,
Oh
I
my
didn't know
God.
until you showed me that video of her trying to sing.
Oh,
You're still a traitor.
And you're trying to tell me that you were singing that little Karma was a bitch song?
No.
Her face is like bright red.
No, literally like a tomato.
Okay,
No.
so
There's some things
like,
to
okay, so
unpack.
what is your guys' like earliest memory of her? Because like I didn't really know her, but like when she was on Dance Moms and
me
stuff.
neither.
Like
Yeah.
Me neither.
I didn't really watch that
I
show.
had
I
no
think
clue.
I just started paying attention or like noticing her like just after that where she left and then started creating her own like kids brand kind of
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
like the bows or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of like knew of her
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, same here. When she would do her little, "Hey guys, it's JoJo."
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
She's a character. What?
Yeah, from the beginning. But I mean, props to her as a
I'm so
Wait, have you not seen her intros?
No!
Stop.
It's
No,
crazy.
no, literally, we're playing it. Hold on. You don't
That reminds me of
understand.
the little meme that I sent to you guys.
That's what we
That's
said.
what we're doing.
That's what we
That's
were
what-
doing because
oh,
that's what
okay.
she was doing. No, it's crazy. Hold on.
Oh my
God, I'm gonna.
Because she would just talk so fast. Hey guys, it's JoJo.
Yeah.
No, because I remember like seeing like her voice and seeing her in some videos, and she's always on something.
Yeah, she was always
She's
kind of been
different
Here.
level.
bubbly like that, but
Everyone is JoJo. Everyone is JoJo. Everyone is JoJo. Everyone.
No, there's another one here.
Not
though.
Miranda sings.
Everyone is JoJo.
No, there's one where she does like a whole thing like.
it was
"Good morning, guys."
it was along the lines of that. But she would always have intros where she would just be like,
Mhm.
like rambling, like talking so fast.
Oh man, I'm so
Um,
sorry. Yabba is still killing me.
Saying her Jojo Siwa saying into her gibberish mini compilation. What?
Hey guys, good morning.
What the?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was like that was the point. It was
Yeah,
like,
so then of course
just
people
a bunch
started
of-
comparing it to the was that from Rugrats, right?
Yeah, literally.
That's like the JoJo that I remember.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
And I just remember Cardi
rainbows.
B being like, "Jojo Siwa, my daughter wants to let me
Yeah,
know, hit me up, so
yeah.
like." And she was like, "I take Bitcoin, blah blah blah." Cardi,
Oh
like she
my
responded when she got on the
God.
thing, and she was like, "I can make it happen, blah blah blah." And I remember that. And then yeah, I guess now all of a sudden,
It was like we blinked and then she was fake
I'm a
tattoos.
bad girl.
The fake tattoos on the arm.
no, that's where we need to start.
Girl,
and
and
trying
the-
to act like G Flip. Like what's
Yeah,
going on?
No, what?
With the
Little Patrick
She said,
and the
"You
fucking
can have one phone call.
one phone
What
call.
were those?
Yeah.
What's the name of those? Gladiator? What are those? What are those?
Aviators.
Aviator. Thank
Yes.
you. Aviator glasses
With the fake tattoos.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
She is
giving
acting
G-Flip.
like the first lesbian in the
No,
world.
definitely.
Okay, so
And-
let's.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you guys see how she like did? You know, it wasn't like an interview. It was like she was on like a red carpet or something, and they were just like doing a little interview.
Where the black guy was the host or whatever, and he was trying not to laugh.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
And then they asked her something. Okay, maybe it is that one. They asked her something, and she was like, "I'm the first one to make this drastic of a change."
No one in
This
my
drastic
generation.
and change. No one in my generation is doing such a drastic change like me.
And it's scary being the first one, but and it's just the
Someone
Debbie
had to
Ryan.
do it.
Someone has to do it, and it's literally it's giving very much Debbie Ryan or whatever. Who when she's
What are you
on
talking about?
when she's
You
on
hear
the
the crickets?
when
Like,
she's on
what
the
is
red
going
carpet.
on?
She goes, "I walked up to the CEO of Disney and I said, I want to make history."
Oh my god!
And that's what this is.
Debbie Ryan fucking pisses me off.
I do not recall this.
Or that one where she's like,
The-
she goes.
Was that Radio Rebel?
She
Yes.
goes,
Yeah.
someone said like, "Oh, so
Girl.
like you're always on the move." She's like, "I'm always moving. Like it's scary. Like I'm never still." And she was like,
Girl.
Oh my god!
Ah,
you know what?
fucking
At least
Debbie Ryan.
you always know who Debbie Ryan is. She's-
"Hey,
And that's the thing
Good
that
for her.
I think that with everything we're about to talk about, I think that this is all purposeful. Like, I think JoJo has been in this industry. She's, like I said, when she was a kid or whatever, like, she was worth millions back then. Her businesses, whatever, like the bows, all these things were making millions.
Streets were saying that her and her mom were very shiesty though.
I
They made those
I'm not
monies.
even surprised.
Yeah.
Like they were just doing some things to some children. Like yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
she knows the industry. She knows how to take advantage of it. And I think she's doing all these things like purposefully, but it's
It
still
has to
just
be.
so cringe to watch.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a
cringy.
choice.
It is.
It is. And it's like her saying she wants her bangers moment or whatever. And Miley's her
No,
biggest
because
inspiration.
girl,
You're saying you're a bad girl. Okay.
Bangers
Miley was
moment?
doing Molly. Okay.
No.
There's a
And it's the
difference.
outfits. It's the outfits.
Yeah,
the
it-
dancing
it's
on her
Kiss.
TikToks. I've seen some videos of like her.
The God was a bitch. I should have known better. Yeah.
Well, not you know the. Oh, because Jojo Siwa, you got a fan over here pretending to be a hater, but
No, bitch, because it's everyone doing that as well. Like, anyways.
Okay, wait. So quickly back to the drastic change, blah, blah, blah. Plenty of people who have done a lot bigger and more crazy things.
In her generation.
I'm like, okay, whatever, do you, babe. And then did you see the other part where she's like, I want to create a new genre, gay pop.
Girl.
wow,
Gay
delusional.
girl.
Just a little delusional.
Kim
hey?
Petras. Charlie XCX. Sophie.
Kylie.
Like, we've been
What the
doing
fuck are you
this.
talking? Gay pop.
Like, be so
JoJo,
serious.
please.
She's acting like she's
Literally,
the first
all
lesbian.
of like the 2010s was gay pop.
What are
Like,
you talking about?
so crazy.
Like, what are you actually talking about? She's... That shit fucking pissed me off. Like, what do you mean?
It's like ASAP Rocky's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, or the shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like-
fucking. What do you say? Fucking loser.
Yeah, fucking
suck a
loser.
dick. Matter of fact, suck another dick.
No, because Jojo Siwa, it's what it is for me is there's this rebrand, and she's a bad girl, and then the outfits.
Why? Do you see? It looks like we're for Descendants. The outfits are giving
Yeah.
Descendants.
Or somebody was like, oh, this looks like this costs like 1,500 V-Bucks on Fortnite.
No, because
Why?
whoa,
Why is it like costume?
The
Yeah.
star kiss on the eye.
And then did you see? I'm gonna forget the name. Who is the lead singer from Kiss? Who the band that does that makeup?
Yeah, I don't remember
know.
his name,
I
but that's
can't-
what I'm like. Yeah,
So
he's got the
someone in
Kiss-
an interview said to her, like, "Oh, was he your inspiration?" And she's like, "Who?"
Yeah.
She doesn't
girl,
even know who
be
it
so
is.
fucking. Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking
She doesn't
do.
even know who it is.
Well, neither do I,
Please
but-
Google. Yeah, I'm
No,
pulling
but
a
she
blank.
knows who Kiss is.
Yes.
She knows that is the classic like Kiss makeup.
But
You
I'm
can't
like,
do the
if
makeup
you're
and be
gonna
like,
do this makeup
I'm
and
doing
all
Paul
something
stuff,
with this
Stanley
one. Paul
is his
Stanley?
name.
Yeah.
okay,
Gene
maybe they-
Simmons.
Gene Simmons. It was
Oh.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah. Okay.
and she did not know.
Girl, yes, yes, the fuck you do. It's the yeah.
The outfits, the choreography, and it's
No,
like
she's
it's not
crazy.
even that it's bad choreography because I've
'Cause it
seen
is.
other people doing it,
Yeah.
and it doesn't look that bad. It's just how she's doing it.
Yeah.
What is going on?
It's the humping and the grinding.
Oh,
Yeah.
that made me really uncomfortable.
I'm so glad I haven't
There's-
watched the video.
She's on. I think
I've
she
seen
was on
clips of it.
Call Her Daddy, and that's where she was like, I came across this song, or whatever, because she. By the way, it's
with
not her song.
with the little cowboy. I saw a picture.
Yeah,
of
with
like,
the dangly.
Oh,
I don't know.
bless
But
her
anyways,
heart.
she's like it's not her song. She bought the song from like 2010, which makes sense because it's like it is a very 2010
Yeah, because people were
song.
dragging her.
Because
The
people
original's
thought that
actually
she
kinda
said she
good.
wrote it. The original's really good.
It
Yeah.
sounded
Original
good.
was good.
But she was like, I came across a song like a couple years ago. I was just, I just gotten out of my Nickelodeon contract, whatever. And I was like listening to whatever. And I was like, I'm not ready to say I'm a bad girl. I'm not ready to say I did bad things. It's like, these lyrics are fun. Like, you want to do gay
Effed
pop?
around. I
you
effed
want to
around.
do, yeah,
She doesn't
you
even
effed
say
around.
the actual
Oh my
F word.
You want to do
God.
gay pop? How about you listen to Slut Pop or Slut Pop Miami by Kim Petras? There is some actual vulgarity. What the fuck are you talking about? I was a bad girl. I did bad things. You want to talk about Slut Pop? You want to talk about the songs Whale Cock? You want to talk about like all these things?
Whale Cock?
Yes, there's songs called Whale Cock. There's songs called XXX.
But you
all
can
these
be
like
bad and not be like
Sexual.
whale cock type of songs. Like
Listen, that's-
Rihanna was like
but that's
the
gay
perfect
pop.
like
That's gay pop. I'm
Rihanna,
so sorry.
but that's like a
There's different years of
yeah,
generations.
and
yeah.
also that's like a very like a specific pocket of gay pop because there's a lot of gay pop that isn't like as explicit and vulgar. Like it's still like bad bitch in its own world.
But that's not like what she's saying, right? She's like, I was a bad girl. I did bad things. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I'm like,
what?
you just got out of your Nickelodeon contract.
Like-
you weren't a bad girl.
No,
I think
like-
she just liked the song and she just
Yeah,
wanted to
and that's
sing it.
fine.
And that's fine. But like, say that.
No, for real.
Yeah.
It's
She's trying to put up this front that like she's not matching it in every aspect of her life. There's these certain aspects that's like, well, you're not that though. So why are you trying to be this?
I feel like because she said that she had signed the or bought that song 2 years ago or something like that. So I feel like she got out of her contract, and all this little shit that she's been doing has been leading up to her releasing the song, so she can be like, oh, like I've kind of been bad, like I've been doing all these things and
yeah, it's like she's been doing it to like to fulfill this thing that she wanted to eventually become, like, not because she was actually a bad person.
Yeah,
girl,
I don't know. And like of course, you know, like we were saying before, like this rebrand, it was a choice. And, you know, do like what you gotta do. It could have been so good.
It could have been good.
And like that's when when you're saying like it's intentional, and I just don't get it. Like
it's literally just because no such thing as bad publicity at the end of the day. That's the thing. Yeah.
Why are you still caring? Obviously, as we know, because she's not saying like, why are you saying bitch, but you're not saying the F word? Like, just commit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just don't get it. Like, it's just the outfits and all this stuff. Like, I'm like, does she really, is this really who she is?
She's not
like,
about that. No, absolutely not.
Do you really want to wear this? Like,
I think she's literally just trying to have that, like that bangers thing of like, oh my God, she's going crazy. And then she's going to settle down and be like, this is who I actually really want to be. But it's like, girl,
definitely,
just fucking be yourself. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
I don't know. Like, at least even with like Miley, like, yeah, that wasn't herself, but like she still did her own thing in that.
And that was gay pop. That was,
Yeah. So
I don't know. She's just, it pisses me off that she thinks she's the only one. She thinks she's the first one to do it. It's like,
it's a little
like
delusional.
if you're gonna be in this genre, have respect for the people who did it before you and who like allowed you to literally be this person.
Yeah, people paved
you are not
the way.
you're not the person paving the way here, babe.
No,
like, I'm so sorry.
Come on.
You had money, you had all these things from Bose and shit when you were appealing to kids, and you are now doing this like industry of gay pop or whatever you want to call it. There are other people who have been struggling in this industry and who have made it possible for you to exist as a lesbian doing this music or whatever.
Literally.
Have some fucking respect. Don't be like, I'm the first one to do this and I'm going to create a new genre. Fuck out of here.
No, literally.
Anyways.
Woo, child.
Yeah. I don't really have much to say on that.
I think, that's a wrap on that.
That's all I really got to say.
Yeah, that's...
Bless her heart. You know, I wish the best for Miss Jojo Siwa.
I will not
she's
be
getting the views. Hey, man.
Exactly.
You know what?
She's getting
I will
the views.
say
She's getting
that
the
little
money.
bit when she falls off of the ledge. Did you see that little bit? She ate that. That looked like, okay, you kind of did that one.
I don't...
You ate that one thing.
Yeah, you know.
I don't understand the outfits.
No, ma'am.
Even like the choreography, the dancing.
No, because why do you look like a backup singer?
It's giving
backup
dance
dancer.
moms. It's giving dance moms, like that's all you had in your mind is like, I want to do another costume. Like I could see a little girl wearing that for like a fucking Kiss inspired whatever.
Just how the choreography, like it's giving High School Musical. Like why does it look like that?
I don't get it.
Yeah. Anyways.
Bless her heart though.
Yeah, and with that, I think we're done.
Yeah.
It's been real. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You can find us on the following
at Talking to Talk Pod. As of right now, our TikTok is Talking to Talk Podcast, but we are in a little battle with TikTok right now, so we're gonna try and get our original one back.
By the time this is up, maybe we'll have.
Hopefully, I hope.
It says May 7th. We can change it back.
Period.
So
okay.
So maybe a little bit after this, but anyways, just go to our Instagram. We'll have everything there. And yeah.
Give us a little rate if you like.
Yes.
We would
subscribe,
really appreciate
like all the
that.
things.
You know, we have some people who are silently watching.
Mm.
Actually, you know what?
us.
I got something for you bitches.
Yeah.
When we make little things on our Instagram story asking for you guys to like give us ideas on what you want to listen, respond. Mm-hmm. Because
interact.
It's nice to like, we can talk about anything until like the fucking sky is, what's the saying? The sky.
Till the cows come home.
Something like that, yeah.
Till pigs
but like,
fly.
we enjoy like having something that's curated for you guys, and like when we do voting and we do polls and all that stuff, like we want you to interact because like it's a communal thing. Like we're talking about topics that we know that people like, and it's just, I don't know, I just would appreciate
if you're gonna say it to our face, be like, oh, your podcast, and you're not following, you're not watching, you're not interacting, get the fuck out of my face. What the fuck?
Why are we doing that?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna tell me like, oh, your episode was so funny.
You're just a watcher. You're not a supporter.
Like,
Hurts my feelings a little bit.
yeah, it does. It makes us really sad.
With that being said, if you are a supporter, we love you.
No,
And-
shout out to everyone
yes.
who's actually been, responding to our stuff,
Yes.
giving us little tips and stuff. Like,
We love you.
You know, obviously we're just starting out and it's still very fresh and early, but we do appreciate it.
Yes.
And yeah,
Yeah. So I'll catch you in the next episode.
Deuces.
bye.